Microphone. Okay.
Are we back?
Can we hear us now?
Can you hear me now? Hello.
It's like an 8-second delay.
Yay!
Yes! Thank you, Chris.
Thank you so much.
It's weird. We're looking at it. The green lights are flashing.
It's more like the 12 guffaws of keto, right?
We are so sorry, guys. One of these days, we're going to get one of these right. My glasses are fogging up because I just got out of the shower.
Every day is a new day of something wonky we're doing.
So anyway, welcome to Friday.
You have some happy birthdays.
We have a bunch of people saying happy birthday. Shelly said happy birthday.
We
were going down the list. I was trying to get ahead so that Chris didn't start trying to bombard me.
Uh-oh.
But you guys were having just an awesome conversation. Somebody I saw said that they had Buffalo Wild Wings today. I got a nice 40% off of a $30 more purchase, so I'm going there tomorrow.
What is your jam? Like,
what is your seasoning? Tell Chris to call us.
Oh, thank you for calling us, Chris.
Yes.
You're awesome. What a good friend.
You guys are all awesome. And again, guys, we are so sorry that we didn't have the volume up.
Patient with us.
Hey, Chris is like, Joe's like, why is Chris calling me during a live stream? And now I'm sweating. Forgot to turn on the air conditioning.
Uh-oh. All of these
probably
things.
go do that.
Do you want to go turn the air?
I'm going to go turn on the air conditioning, and I'll let you talk to everybody for a second.
Hello. Whoa. What trouble can we get into before Joe gets back? Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes for Mr. Joe. I was thinking today, it's the last day of the ketosis, like get back into ketosis holiday challenge with Keto Coach. And I was thinking, man, I am super thankful that birthdays are way better around here than they used to be, because for a long time, Joe was just having so much inflammation. He was having so much trouble even just walking that I can remember there were birthdays where we were planning that you would probably be in a wheelchair soon.
3 years ago, I finished football season, and I told Rachel this is it. This was my last year of officiating. I would not be able to officiate anymore. I could barely move after just one game. I knew I was going into lacrosse season, so I said I would just somehow get through that lacrosse season. And I was like, and after that, I'm done, because the doctor said I needed an ankle replacement surgery, and that's like a year recovery. And I just can't, I couldn't do that. I can't go a year off of my feet with the type of work I do. And,
we were like, what are we going to do now?
Yeah.
So thank you, Keto.
Thank you, Keto.
Thank you, God.
So, guys, welcome to day 6 of the 12 Days of Keto. Today is going to be sponsored by Keto Bars. And I love Keto Bars. I actually meant to grab out of the refrigerator. I still have some of the old packaging. That's how much, because what happens when I get them, I hide them in the freezer from myself.
These ones you can't really be trusted with, because they really taste like a straight up candy bar.
And evidently I can't trust anybody else in the house either, because recently I got myself got my hands on the strawberry ones, the chocolate covered strawberry that Keto connected a collaboration with.
This is not me doing this.
Had a whole box of them, and I don't eat bars every single day, especially when I'm not doing sports. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't eaten that much today. I'm going to treat myself to a chocolate covered strawberry bar. And I open up the box, and there's 2 left. I've had 1 out of that box. So evidently my children are enjoying Keto Bars.
So there's something to say. There's a testimonial right there, because like adult children know what they like and what they don't like.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's like, yeah, they have other options. They're like, no, I want that Keto Bar.
Yeah, and I just love Keto Bars. Like I said, they're the first one. They were the first one out there. When I first started keto, they were the only bar you could get other than Quest bars.
Probably why they were able to get the domain Keto Bar.
Yeah. And I absolutely love them. They have 3 different flavors. They have chocolate mint, they have the almond, and then what is the other flavor? I only ever get chocolate mint. So they have the dark chocolate coconut almond, which is straight up like eating a Mounds bar.
Right.
Then they have the chocolate peanut butter. That's the one.
Yes.
Chocolate peanut butter. And then they do also have this one, which is chocolate covered strawberry.
And they're bringing it back, and I'm really, really happy because it is good.
Yeah, so now they don't usually do coupon codes because they do try to price them as low as possible. And so what they've done is they've given us this nice little box to give away.
Yeah.
There's a link down in the description. If you do order them, we greatly appreciate if you use that link. That lets John know that you found them through us.
Can we do our song?
And yes, you're going to do your song.
Yay! So on the 6th day of keto, 2 crazy ketos gave away rich and chocolatey keto bars, an orange keto crate, Alterna sweet sauces, Chris and Miriam's keto chow, perfect keto goodies, and a keto coach ketone meter.
That was good. I'd like to see you do this from memory, though.
Good luck with that. I might get it tattooed, like on a hand or something.
So again, guys, none of these companies are paying us any money. When their sponsorship, the way they're sponsoring us is by simply giving us something to give away to you guys. So they're not compensating us or anything. We just went to them and said, hey, we'd like to do these giveaways. Will you give us something? And
they did.
We'll say you're sponsoring us. So we appreciate that. Do you want to do the giveaway for the Keto Crate?
Yes, please.
Where is it at?
It's right there.
Oh.
It's your glasses are on top of the thing that you need to see.
I'm not sweating now, so I can put them back on. So we're going to give away our Keto Crate.
Keto Crate!
And we did forget to mention yesterday how you had to enter and to win, but we figure everybody kind of knows already.
Hopefully.
But that is why I put it like in our Facebook group.
Yeah.
And then we're going to get into comments because like they're going nuts over here.
I love it.
Okay, so let's do this. Okay.
Here we go.
I've got the URL in there already. We're going to hit fetch, continue.
I was looking to see if someone was saying like, hey, Stephanie, or September, brace yourself.
There's 196 comments.
Awesome.
We're going to hit pick a winner. The winner is John Smith. And he said, still loving the days of keto.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, John Smith.
So,
wow.
John, do us a favor and send us an email at twocrazyketos@gmail.com, and Keto Crate is going to mail it directly to you from them. You're not going to get our used box. I've already eaten all the marshmallows.
Yeah, we've already like dug in that Max Mallow. You don't want to eat that, but that stuff is good. And speaking of good things, we get 2 cheeses.
Well, okay, wait a second. Let's catch up on some of these comments first.
Okay, go ahead. I'm going to eat cheese while we do that.
You're going to eat cheese. Okay.
Number 5.
Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit here.
Number 5 is Herbed Gouda. Herbed Gouda was yesterday's.
Okay, so Becky said this is why you have to turn the air down. Well, I've had the air off, but we had the windows closed because we were not home, and so it's only 74 degrees in the house.
Plus, Joe likes to take a shower like Jack Nicholson in that movie As Good As It Gets. Have you seen that? Where everything is just, he's red.
It's not a good shower unless I come out looking like a lobster. One Bad Marine wants to know where the mailing address for the ornament shipping is. It should be down below in the description.
I was trying to see if we had it.
I don't have it memorized. So it should be down below in the description. It's in the description of every one of our videos. Renee said, what's the bop noise? Sounds like maybe someone when the messages pop up. I'm so ADHD. I believe that is the messages. You should be able to mute it.
Yeah.
Anne said we hide a lot of things from ourselves. Sadly, it doesn't work too well. Usually I can hide it well from myself. I just can't hide it from everybody else in the house. Somehow they find it.
I'm like a nose sniffing dog, man.
Tara said I had chocolate covered strawberries for lunch, like straight up fudge. They are.
Ooh.
Yvette said I only like a few keto bars, and Keto Bars is one of them.
Some of them, like the one we tried yesterday, the texture
let's not even talk about that thing.
Was not good.
Somebody actually put a comment in the video that they want to win the Keto Crate just so they can try the disgusting bar.
You got to try it because of the fact that it tastes like moon sand. Like, once, John Smith, when you try that bar, like, let us know if you think it tastes like moon sand.
Jessica said Quest bars are yucky.
Oh, wow.
Nancy said I'm on time. You're probably perfectly on time considering, like, we didn't have the volume on again.
The number 6, that cheese, hot and spicy, just in time for your birthday.
Well, I'm going to have to try that. Ann said I've never had those bars. Maybe I'll win so that I can carry them. Nancy said happy birthday. Thank you so much. Tara said, so glad they're bringing back the strawberry. I've been rationing mine. So was I. And
someone helped you ration them.
Somebody helped me, and they're not coming out for at least another month, and now I don't have any left. Shanta said, I tried the Built Bar Orange Cream. It was good, and I'm not the filling kind of candy bar person, but I would get it again. I like them in the freezer and just eat a little piece of it.
I brought one with me when I went to go see Joker with Caleb.
Oh, did you?
And because it didn't like, you have to chew it.
Yeah.
Like for real ski. So it wasn't like one and done.
Right.
Wow, this is spicy.
Sandy said she needs to try the keto bars. The flavors sound amazing. My favorite's the chocolate mint. It's straight up like eating the Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies.
I like the strawberry the best.
Nicole said happy birthday and yeah for keto bars. Thank you. Kavita, welcome Kavita. Said yay, I made it, but I'm at work so I won't be able to stay long. I have to watch the rest later.
Oh, well thank you for stopping by. We really appreciate you. Look at how beautiful the tree looks.
That tree looks
Thanks
amazing.
to you guys. I'm so excited.
Audrey said your singing is awesome.
You are so nice.
And Vivid J said, and Vivid J will never be the pick a winner.
He will absolutely. I'm sure that somehow, one day, me and Vivid J, we've got to have like a jam session.
Oh yeah, Vivid J's an awesome singer.
Yeah.
Gail said she got her perfect keto order today.
Awesome.
Slapstick said, my wife told me that we need to stock back up on Keto Chow. I told her I was going to buy a big bag of Zip Fit until it went on sale. Tamara said, happy birthday to me. Thank you very much. Frances said she ordered her keto crate already.
Neat.
Sarah said, I got a ton of smart cakes delivered today.
Yay. I love smart cakes. What is your favorite flavor? I'm a cinnamon girl.
Debbie said she received her 2KK Christmas shirt today.
Oh, fun.
I love that shirt.
I'm going to wear mine tomorrow. Oh, I'm not supposed to say when I wear stuff, right? Because I like to surprise everybody with this nonsense that I wear.
Are you wearing your smart here or are you wearing it to church?
I'm going to wear it here and then to church.
Oh, and
because as soon as we're done with our live stream, then I will go to
Yeah, don't
church.
forget tomorrow's live stream.
Is that noon?
My iPad is down all the way, Chris. My iPad, you know what I can do? I can turn down the computer volume.
That'll work.
So don't forget tomorrow the live stream is at 12 noon.
Yes, because we have services starting at 4.
I don't know. Oh, you know why that volume was up? Because that volume is never up. That volume was up because Chris said the microphone wasn't working.
So and you were checking it.
So let's get down there. September said I'm definitely ordering some of those mallows.
Yeah, those were crazy good. I did not expect it to be so much like an actual marshmallow.
Yeah. Rachel said, Rachel put our mailing address. Thank you very much,
thank
Rachel.
You.
So did Debbie. Thank you very much,
guys. I just know the box number is 609, but I don't know what the street address is.
Renee said it's not my tones, yeah. We are sorry, guys. We will get better at live streaming, especially considering we have like 18 more days straight of this.
We're committed to getting better.
Rachel said, please click the thumbs up. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Chris called Joe again to stop the books.
We will.
Heather, your husband has my phone number too.
Yeah. We love Phil.
Ron said, I've never tried keto bars, but I ordered some on Cyber Monday. Yeah, it was a good deal because they never, again, have deals.
Having the extra bars in the box.
2 bars. By the way, so that did we say what's inside of that box that we're giving away for tomorrow?
So it's got, it's a sampler box. So it's got 3 chocolate peanut butter, 4 dark chocolate coconut almond, 3 mint chocolate, and 2 of the
strawberry.
Chocolate covered strawberries. So it's at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I would say I would throw an extra strawberry one in there, but I only have 2 left.
Now it's like cigarettes in prison.
I've got one right here that I'm going to eat in a little while. Jessica said just got her second perfect keto order. I haven't gotten any of mine yet, and it's going to be interesting because I've got 4 on the way.
It's good because I was making my coffee this morning and I was putting in the collagen and I was like scraping
the bottom.
Yeah, I was scraping the bottom.
There should be an order coming by tomorrow because they've been shipping out every day. I keep getting another notice that they're being shipped out.
Although I was using that Death Wish coffee, that stuff is strong.
Well, that's why I had the thing set to 2.
It's one of those coffees that even when you add stuff to it, it doesn't lighten up. You know, like you put the super coffee into it, and it's still dark black. It's like, wow.
Tara said she's glad tomorrow's at noon because she's going to the Festival of Lights at the zoo tomorrow night. Well, that's where Rachel's brother is on his way down there right now to go to the zoo for the Festival of Lights.
Is that what he's doing?
That's what they're going down there right now. They're in their car on their way down.
Awesome.
Tara got one of her 2 perfect keto orders.
Oh, nice.
I haven't gotten any. No, I did. I got one of my Black Friday. I got my Keto Bars.
Yes, and we got a fire pit.
Well, the fire pit wasn't a Black Friday deal.
It wasn't?
Well, I mean, not keto.
Sort of. Oh, well, not.
I ordered it on
But it was a Black
Tuesday,
Friday deal.
But I ordered on Tuesday.
It was a shopping deal of the holidays.
We bought one of those gas like fire pits that's got like a table and a little thing that goes over when you're not using it. It's got like the lava rocks and stuff.
We got to see if those Max Mallows will work.
That's what Anthony said. Anthony wanted to roast the Max Mallows over an open fire.
Roast them.
Jennifer loves Death Wish coffee.
Lamb kebabs.
Yes, I ate that yesterday.
Does Death Wish coffee have other flavors?
I think there's a vanilla flavor.
I feel like the flavor we got is like gasoline. Like
Heather got her first perfect keto order today.
It's delicious, but like, yeah.
I'm going to try my cheese and let you talk.
I absolutely think that it could run your car. Pretty sure.
So should I just skip 5 and go right to 6? You're saying 6 is really good?
5 is good. It's herbed. 6 is hot and spicy.
Well, I like that. Where are they?
6 is here. 5 is there.
Well, I'm going right to 6 right now, and I'm going to say 5 and eat it with my burger because I have 2 half-pound burgers ready to throw on the grill after the live stream.
Do I get on one of them?
Oh, I didn't know you wanted one.
You gotta share. Gracious.
You've been eating keto chow.
Okay, so I didn't eat any keto chow today.
Okay, well, you can have one of my burgers.
I thought I better save it for whatever it is that you want to eat for your birthday. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, okay, so there's a pumpkin death wish. Oh, wow. We'll have to try that.
Whoa. Rhonda said whenever you want to hide something, wait, I got to back up. It's going too fast. She said whenever you want to hide something, tell Alexis where you put it, and then when you want it, ask Alexis.
Wow. So sometimes...
Well, I can't do that unless Alexis will only respond to my voice.
Okay,
this is really spicy. It's good, though.
It's good. So sometimes I set the alarm like so early, like 3 o'clock in the morning early to like have time for like devotions and stuff. And Joe is like, why are you getting up so early? Do not set the alarm for that early because he doesn't want it to go off.
I don't mind the alarm going off. It's like this morning.
So you can lean into Alexis though and be like, Alexis, like whisper, set the alarm for 3 a.m. And it'll be, and she will answer
she
back.
She whispers back to you.
In a whisper.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I don't mind the 3 a.m. alarms. What I mind is what you did this morning. The alarm went off at 5 o'clock. She woke up, said, I can go back and sleep for 8 more minutes. And all the way through 6:30.
I know. That was a lot.
Every 10 minutes the alarm going off, that's a bit annoying.
But I did finally get up at 6:30.
Okay, so Pat said I need my perfect keto order. I'm out of my old brand of collagen. And I'm trying perfect keto for the first time without collagen. My nails turn into paper.
Man, new video idea. How to find numbers on an advent calendar. For real. Well, they make it a little bit...
It's camouflage.
It is kind of camouflaged. Anthony has a toy one where each day he's getting a toy.
Yeah, we got him. It was one... Have you guys ever tried that treasure truck from Amazon where every day they send you a text message and they literally load something on a truck and then drive around to the different Whole Foods and stuff, and you have to go pick it up.
Like, we didn't have enough coming into this home from Amazon.
And it's a serious discount. Well, I got him a Harry Potter advent calendar because he likes it. What it is, it's pop figures, and he really likes pop figures.
Yeah, those pop brands.
Yeah.
And they're so cute.
And it was like half price that day.
And they're
it was
getting
kind of cool.
And there's so many, I guess, because of the fact that they have to come up with 25 different things that you're getting very like the figures are ones from rare people.
Slapstick said that video would be kind of complicated.
Yeah.
Red One said, hello, my 2 crazy people. Hope you're having a great day. We are. Thank you very much.
We are now because we're all together.
Yes.
I love this.
Rachel said, please vote for my recipes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris said, I think Rachel needs an Alexa Silver edition. What is an Alexa Silver edition?
Oh my gosh, that is the greatest.
What is it?
Wait, are you talking about the one that they talked about on Saturday Night Live? Where it was like Alexis.
Oh, I thought this was an actual new Alexis. I'm like, how am I behind the
like
times
Alexis
on upcoming electronics?
For like grandparents or something.
I've seen that one.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Have you seen that? I know you can like Google it.
Vivid J said, I bought the rest of the peppermint super coffee at the store and bought the gingerbread eggnog creamer to try. I love that stuff, and I really like the sweet cream. And I thought I was good because I only have a case of the sweet cream. And Rachel said the only one she likes is the maple pumpkin. It's the only one she likes. So I bought her 4 cases of it. She's got 1 case down. And I noticed that somebody has opened up the sweet cream.
I don't know who that is.
So now you're drinking the sweet cream.
I feel like
I don't really want the maple pumpkin.
Begin a manhunt. I know. It is, that sweet cream one is really good too.
I know. I can't find any more either. Katie said, I still haven't decided how I feel about AI and having it in the house. Probably should just surrender. It is coming. Yeah. I go back and forth with it. You know, we actually put this stuff in our house because this house is older. And when we came in, none of the light switches control lights in the house.
When this house was built, they did not think that you would have like a TV in every room, a light in every room, air conditioning.
Yeah, I mean, the air conditioning was put in after the house was built. But so when you would walk in the house and there was no way to turn a light on until you got 2 rooms over and on the other side of that room. So and there's no, like, nothing is wired to the ceiling.
So you had to have 2 good falls before you got to a light.
So that's why I actually started with Alexa, because this way I could put in like the light bulbs and stuff and walk in the house and yell ahead, or we put it on timers and things like that.
Yeah.
But it is a little annoying. I mean, you get in your car with your smartphone, and it's like whenever I get in my car, it like tells me this is how long you're going. And the other day we were talking about Omaha, and I got in the car, and when I plugged it in, because I have the Apple CarPlay, it said this is how long it's going to take you to get to Omaha.
And Joe was like, "Is this a sign? Do we need to just go to Omaha right now?" Like,
Anthony was like, "Why is this phone telling us how to get to Omaha?"
Plus, it tells you like on Tuesday it said this is how you get to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes, it did.
It suggested we go get wings.
And it's not that we ever go that often anyway. Debbie said, me too. I have a ton of PK collagen coming in the mail. Let's see. Eileen said, I told my hubby the other day that Alexa shows up in my kitchen. I quit cooking. That's the only timer I use. That's what I use Alexa for mostly. Let's see. Keep going down. Rhonda said, I want my perfect keto order of peanut butter and jelly. How long does it normally take to deliver?
Ooh, I love that
It usually takes them a couple of days to get it out, especially with Black Friday and shipping everything out. And then it just depends on where you live from them. Usually for me, once they ship it, it takes 3 days.
Takes way longer for them to get it to me than it is for me to eat it.
Shelly said, Rachel, do you want more maple pumpkin creamer?
I have a good amount, I think, now.
I missed out on the buy one, get one free.
Because I'm wondering what's next, right? Like, I feel like I need to budget some space. Don't you think they're probably going to come out with something for February or January? You know, like, they're going to come up with something new.
I don't know. Macy said she just received her Perfect Keto order, and she wants to know if we prefer the Keto Bars from Perfect Keto or these Keto Bars. They're very different.
Yeah.
I honestly like them both. They're my top 2. These are very different. These are very fudgy.
Yeah, these are like a candy bar, and I feel like Perfect Keto is more like a meal replacement feel to me.
Oh, see, it's not a meal replacement. This is like fudge to me.
Keto.
For me, these are fudge, and those are like fatty bars. I know these are a lot of fat too, but it's just a different texture.
This is more desserty.
Yeah.
This is a more dessert bar. A Perfect Keto feels like I should take this and like, this is my breakfast. This is like, I need a cup of coffee and this is how I finish my day.
Yeah, so I probably not a great help there because I like them both and they're just so different. It's like, you know, do you feel like, you know, eggs or do you feel like pancakes? You like them both, but which one are you going to eat? Well, we don't eat pancakes anymore.
I feel like Perfect Keto would be the eggs and these would be the pancakes.
Let's see. Vivid J said, Tara Simpson should have the strongest fingernails of all of us.
Oh.
Slapstick said, I tried the Perfect Keto Bars for the first time today. Keto Bars are way better in my opinion. Perfect Keto Bars didn't make my top 5 bars.
There you go.
And again, taste is subjective. Everybody's different.
But I think these are sweet.
Yeah, these are very sweet.
Fudgy.
Eileen said, my house is over 100 years old. It originally came without indoor plumbing.
Wow.
I can show you where the outhouse used to be. House has been in my family that long.
That is incredible.
That is awesome.
Well, the thing is that ours is like a 60s, 70s house. I feel like your house has way more character. Ours is very kitschy, and there's a lot of like pocket doors
that don't work,
but really suggest that there was a lot of emphasis on kids go to bed. We're going to have some party that we don't want you to see going on in this room that we've closed off.
That was one thing, though, because down here in Florida, everything has become, they want open floor plan. And so there's actually a wall over here. That's normally the wall that we have the background on. When we bought this house, the realtor walked in and goes, first thing you need to do is knock down this entire wall, make everything a big open floor plan. And he's like, and get rid of all this wood walls. And we're like, we're buying the house because of the wood walls.
Yeah, and we didn't want a huge open floor plan. And here's why. Because I grew up and you had to have a front room. Is anybody else like that? You're supposed to have a front room so that you could keep it sort of picked up in case somebody drops by to visit. You weren't embarrassed about what was going on in the next room over.
Right.
Like the kid room with all the laundry piles. Your kitchen isn't picked up yet. You have to have the front room. So I was super sold on this house because we had the front room.
Not anymore, because the front room is now the studio.
Yeah, but it's still kind of picked up.
Yeah, but you walk in and there's lights, cameras, boom arms for microphones. Becky wants to know what's the best flavor of Super Creamer, debating on switching from Perfect Keto. Well, Super Creamer is a creamer. It's not really, it's not a replacement as much for, like, if you're using MCT powder.
Yeah.
That's going to give you more fat. Super Creamer is not going to give you a lot of fat. It's only 50 calories for, like, 3 tablespoons. It's got a little bit. But
it's more for, like, just adding enjoying your coffee with, like, a flavor.
Yeah, some people want to add, they'll add, heavy cream and MCT powder or something like that. It's kind of use it to replace your heavy cream. So less carbs, more flavor, and you can add more because 3 tablespoons is a serving as opposed to 1 tablespoon of heavy cream.
Yeah.
Rachel said 116 watching, only 55 thumbs up. Please click the thumbs up.
Thank you.
Let's see. Vivid J said, I guess no more hats for you and no more bandanas for Tara Simpson.
Oh my goodness.
I've got some more hats.
I love Tara's bandanas. They're super cute. And I like when she has little pigtails.
Debbie said sweet cream is a really neutral flavor. Yeah, sweet cream is, I think it's the sweetest of them.
I think it is too.
Yeah, but I honestly like them all.
I do too. There isn't one that I haven't liked. It's just that I like the maple pumpkin and the sweet cream the best.
See, where Shelly said she finds Super Coffee's creamers too sweet.
There you go.
The best thing to do is if you can find a store near you that sells them, get one.
Yeah.
And then if you like it, order it online. And you just you kind of have to shop around, like Google it. Don't go right to their website. Sometimes they have good sales. Sometimes they're more money than other places. Like Oasis Snacks has the peppermint, the Super Coffee.
Right.
And they're cheaper than actually buying it directly from Super Coffee.
Yeah.
So you just have to kind of Google and you'll usually find good deals. Yvette doesn't like the Perfect Keto Bars. So see, everybody's different.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, somebody said they were in Omaha. Who said they were in Omaha? I saw somebody said they were in Omaha.
Wild Kingdom. I used to love that show. Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. That was my jam.
It was Tamara. She said we might meet up at Keto Summit.
Good.
Yeah, Rachel and I are going. We still have to buy our airline tickets. Been trying to figure out what airport to fly into. All I know is either way, I want to drive because it looks like it's 6 hours flying.
I don't know that I could drive. I mean, it would be fun,
we can't drive.
probably, but
one of us will kill each other. Macy said, well, now I have to try that brand. Keto. I'm glad you were able to answer my question. I have to go work out now, but I'm definitely going to watch the video later. Have a great night.
Have a great workout. Wow. I am not working out. I did not work out today. I ran like a crazy person from one activity to the next.
Joe's friend said, I don't want my kitchen in the middle of my living room. I don't get the appeal of that. I'm with you. I kind of want everything separate. I mean, I want a big open kitchen. I love our kitchen. I wish it was even bigger.
Yeah.
But I know that eventually, probably within the next year, I'm planning on gutting our kitchen and rebuilding it. One of these, here's the thing. I say that. I don't know when I'm going to do it. Rachel doesn't know when I'm going to do it. And one day she's going to come home from work and the entire kitchen's going to be gutted.
And it'll probably
with no warning.
And it'll probably be a day when I'm like, gosh, I'm having such a hard day. Will this day get any more frustrating?
I have never told her when I'm going to start a project.
No.
I just start it.
We have to start my room project.
I'm going to do your room project. Then I'm going to redo the kitchen. Only this time, when I didn't build this kitchen, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear all the cabinets out, and I'm going from where they are now, but I'm going all the way to the ceiling. I'm just giving myself, I'm going to go all the way to the ceiling. You won't have that little shelf for your doohickeys up on top.
I just don't want to think about it.
The only thing that's prevented me from doing it so far is I don't want to buy new granite, so I got to figure out a way to get the granite off without cracking it so that I could reuse it.
You don't want to take your counters for granite.
Tara said my husband said our next house has to have a door for my office. Apparently he doesn't understand my filing system.
My filing system tends to trickle out of my room.
We have 6 junk drawers.
And yes, I am a master at establishing junk drawers. Is there anybody else that is also a master at establishing junk drawers? And what is in your junk drawer?
I can't find anything. Every time I go in, I just cleaned out our kitchen junk drawer. I threw 50% of the stuff out. I went back in there 2 days later, and it's full again. You can't even open the drawer.
Every junk drawer has to have pins, scissors, batteries, and batteries that I don't know if they work or not. Are you the same way? Like, I'm not sure if this battery works or not, but I'm going to go put it in my junk drawer because, like, what if it does? I don't want to.
And it trickled into every kitchen, every bathroom drawer.
Light bulbs for lamps we don't have anymore. Keys that I don't know what this key belongs to, but I'm afraid to throw it out because, like, maybe it's a key to a brand new car.
Eileen said her son is in Omaha. She's trying to convince her hubby that they need to go visit. Heather is driving to Utah.
I like that Chris says, man, I would hate to have to drive to Utah. He's in Utah.
MJ said, would it be worth it to fly into Kansas City and then drive to Omaha? I have no idea.
But I feel like that would be
I don't know how far Kansas City is from Omaha.
But I feel like that would be a barbecue tour that I would like to be a part of.
If I can get a direct flight into Kansas City and the drive is an hour or maybe even an hour and a half or less from the event, I will absolutely do that. Just the thought of having to change planes in Atlanta is giving me hives. It's making me not want to go.
Great day.
Just the thought of changing planes.
Have you had, like, bad experiences?
Yes. I've had my luggage lost. I've had my flight, like, be delayed and then miss the second flight and have to wait 4 more hours. I can't be the only one that hates to change planes.
I haven't been that many places to have, like...
You've been on an airplane, like, 5 times since we've been married.
I know, but that's, like, not much before that, though. I kept my feet in Florida for the most part.
Tamara says go to Epley Airport in Omaha.
Okay.
Yeah, but you have to change planes to get there.
Epley?
Yeah.
It reminded me of Epilady.
That's what Phil said to me.
I saw somebody, like, advertising an Epilady.
Katie wants to go see the Arches National Park in Utah. She cannot convince the hubby to go with her at the same time. See, she's going to Keto Salt Lake instead.
We'll go. I want to go to that park.
Laura said Oasis Snacks has the best customer service. I was missing 1 container of super creamer. They sent me a whole case of 6 to make up for it.
Nice.
I found them by accident. I was actually at a game. It was like in between, like at halftime, and I was just Googling around looking for the maple pumpkin flavor.
Don't you like how Google has become a verb? Like, you can Google it.
And I was looking for it, and it just popped up that Oasis Snacks had it, and they were having a 20% off sale that day, and that's how I actually found them. Oh, Tamara said that Kansas City is 3 hours from Omaha. Yeah, I'm not doing a 3-hour drive.
Rachel said I had a good granite pun.
I'd rather spend 3 hours in an airport than 3 hours with Rachel in a car.
True.
You're going to kill me.
I know.
She oh my gosh. Because she just goes back. Think about this for 3 hours in a car with her.
When is it going to go?
Now, I mean, she's fun to be with. She just, she's not a big car person. I love cars. He said, I wish we lived closer so I could help you with a kitchen remodel. I used to be a cabinet maker for the last 25 years.
I actually saw some of the cabinets that you made.
I'll tell you
gorgeous.
what.
Absolutely
I was actually
gorgeous.
thinking about making my own cabinets because a couple of them are going to have to be custom made anyway. If you want to help, you can help by if I send you all the dimensions and you just give me back the designs, I can build them. I just
gotta help with that.
I just need the one. It's like the one where the big bar one because it's a weird size.
Yeah.
And again, it's got to be exact because of the granite. So I've got to get one exactly. So it's got to be custom made.
The pictures of the cabinets that he's made, it looks like they should be in a Better Homes and Gardens spread. Gorgeous.
Alan said, "Don't take your counters for granite."
Yes.
I don't even know what Becky is talking about, but they're talking about what's in your junk drawer because we're behind.
Old pacifiers.
And that's not what she said. Rachel said when we remodeled our kitchen, we got 2 junk drawers. I can still never find a pen.
I know.
And we have such limited drawer space, and I've got 2 junk drawers. Actually, now we're up to 3, and they're taking up where my baking supplies should go, my spatulas should go.
The pens that are in there don't even always work. Sometimes there's dried out markers. I've had Q-tips in there, but like you're never going to use them once they're like out of the package and like loose in a drawer. Rubber bands, like apparently I need to do a lot of ponytails because I have rubber bands aplenty in the junk drawers, but my hair is almost as short as yours.
Yeah.
I mean, now Anthony needs rubber bands.
It was like a low in my being a dad when I get in the car the other day and my 19-year-old son looks at me and goes, "I forgot my hair tie."
Well, it's funny because
he actually pulls off the man bun really well.
Says you. But he's actually going to be starring in some church videos because some people are very scared to volunteer in the kids department at church because you're afraid that, I don't know, maybe it will digress into a Lord of the Flies situation with you against the children. But it is very easy, and we have different like things that people do. Sometimes you're just, handing out Crayolas and writing names on bags. It can be very easy. So somebody suggested we should do some videos like serving in kids ministry so easy a caveman could do it. And immediately Anthony's name began to circulate because they're like, he's got the hair and beard.
And he lets the kids do anything he wants to. I've got pictures of the kids braiding his hair.
It's bad. So he'll probably be so easy a caveman can do it.
Yeah, my biggest problem with the junk drawers is that Caleb does the dishes for us. And it's like, I just want to get out of here because he's doing it at like 11 o'clock at night. So everything goes into the closest drawer. So then when I go to find something, I can't find anything.
It's all conveniently in one drawer.
You
can't open that drawer.
You can't open the drawer anymore. Or like he just takes every pot and stocks it on top of one another in one cabinet. So nothing is where it belongs. I said, I'm going through and I'm going to put labels on everything.
Good luck with that.
Joe's friend said this is done all the time with the granite, but it's not without a risk. I do recommend hiring someone who knows what they're doing. I work for a stone fabricator, and our installation crews could do it. Yeah, there's only one area, because most of them are pretty small areas, and I know I can do it. I know how to do it, but there's the one on the turn is the one I'm worried about. And I had actually talked to a couple of granite people, because I like rebuilt my sister-in-law's kitchen and stuff, and I asked them about doing it, and they're like, yeah, we're not doing that. They wouldn't touch it.
There's a lot of job security in the granite industry. I mean, it's rock solid.
Chris said, learn the battery bounce trick. A full alkaline battery hardly bounces. A used battery bounces really high.
I did not know that.
I talked to the engineer.
Okay, we should probably video me doing this because maybe he's just messing with me and I'm going to bounce all the batteries in that drawer.
Katie said, I gave up on waiting my hubby to complete my pottery shack. I've asked Santa to come and finish it and send the elves.
Aww.
Yeah, it's 3 hours. Everyone's saying 3 hours.
Oh, really?
Junk drawer, hammer and 2 screwdrivers.
Yes. Which you need a hammer and nails. But in my frustration, I will take out that.
I have an entire tool chest out there.
The screws, and I will hammer the screws into the wall if need be.
And I think half of my tool chest is in our junk drawers too, because the kids like, hey, I need a screwdriver. They go out to the tool chest, they get the screwdriver, they come in, they fix what they need to fix, and they don't want to walk it back out to the garage.
Yeah.
So it goes in the junk drawer.
Along with 52 of those little tiny screwdrivers that, like, I don't know, we're changing a lot of glasses or something. Why are those so tiny?
Heather said we should just drive to Omaha. I agree. Tara said her junk drawer: ink, pens, battery, tape measures, screwdrivers, flashlights, post-it notes, and whatever else doesn't have a better place to go.
Flashlights.
There's no flashlights in our junk drawer.
There's some. I don't think they have batteries. The batteries are out of them.
MJ said it's 3 hours from Kansas City to Omaha, but you can have a pit stop at MJ's farm.
Ooh,
I'm directly between the two.
That would be a dream come true.
Debbie said Atlanta's not that bad. I live here and fly out all the time, and I will meet you there and walk you to the gate.
Fun.
Jessica said she's driven 36 hours from El Paso, Texas to Madison, Ohio to avoid flying several times.
Wow, so you're not alone in this.
No.
Some people really don't enjoy that.
No. I remember, like, when I was younger, and my dad, we lived in New York, and sometimes he would have to go to Boston for work. Mm-hmm. It's only like an hour flight to Boston. He would drive.
Wow.
Because he's like, by the time you get to the airport early, get on the plane, worry about the plane being delayed or being late or stuck in, traffic on the runway, and then land. He's like, and several times he actually drove there faster than the people who took a plane.
I still feel like getting to ride on a plane makes me feel so fancy and important. Like, I just think it's cool. I don't know. I just do.
What we need to do is, they're saying it's 2.5 to 3 hours to go from Kansas City to Omaha. We should just have your brother come with us, and we'll make it an hour.
True that. Maybe faster than that.
Tara said she's flying to Denver in January. I have 30 minutes to make my connection in Minneapolis. I fully expect this trip to be a fail.
Oh no!
That's the kind of stuff that just
the worry of it.
Holly needs a room just for her costumes. Rachel needs a room just for her costume stuff. She has one. So when John Paul moved out, we took over his closet. And I said, you get half of the closet, and I get half of the closet, because I have a lot of jackets. I wear a lot of jackets. I've now got this much room. Like, my suits, I own 2 suits, and all of my jackets. I have like 3 or 4 jean jackets, 3 or 4 leather jackets. They're compressed into this, and then Rachel has the rest of the closet.
Ring, ring, ring. Thrift store calling. Because I've got to go. If they call, I have to answer, and I have to go to the thrift store and do more shopping.
Jennifer said, I'm bummed I can't get free shipping from Oasis Snacks. Oregon is not one of the states.
Oh.
I don't understand that not free shipping, not just with them, with anybody. Why is it free shipping to some places and not others?
This makes me feel very like,
I was just reading up about the California thing, because when I was buying the Berkey thing, and I research everything. And so I'm researching reviews and a lot of people talking about, do they ship to California? And I didn't know that you can't ship a lot of stuff to California. And so I was researching why.
Yeah, why?
It's because of the trucks and the weight, and they're trying to, get pollution down and stuff. So if something weighs too much, you can't ship it to California.
Every single time you say the word Berkey, I think about sandals that you're not supposed to wear socks with. But those are Birkenstocks.
Yes.
That's different.
Slapstick said, I used to drive a lot. I put over 60,000 miles on my car in the last year outside of working 50 hours a week. I'm so glad that craziness is over.
Yeah, I mean, ugh.
Heather said Omaha is 2 hours away from her.
We have some friends where they drive truck, and man, it would be a crime scene if I was that was my job, to be in the car like all of the time.
Tara said maybe you wouldn't be so bored if you streamed Christmas music, then she can sing. She's not bored in the car. It's not a boredom issue. It's like we said, like when she's like on the phone, she has to walk. It's that she's trapped and can't do anything. And we play music. And one time we drove to New York, I actually made the mistake of starting to play like Les Miserables, because I like Broadway plays.
He doesn't like it as much anymore.
And she just had to sing the entire Broadway play in the car.
Sorry, I laugh cry. Am I the only person who laugh cries? We're able to edit out a lot of my laugh crying when we do videos.
Diane said, can you do a review of the Perfect Keto Instant Coffee? Absolutely, because we love coffee. I tried it once. I was like, hey, this is pretty good, but I was not paying the price of it without a coupon. So based on that one experience that we had when we went to, I don't even remember where we went anymore, KetoCon?
Yeah.
I bought 6 cases of it.
It was delicious.
I hope it's
obviously.
good now. I hope it's still good. Yes, we will do it when we get it. That should be in the first shipment. Tara
Wait,
said,
Joe has bacon supplies?
I've got about 15 pounds of bacon in the freezer.
We don't have a problem.
Anytime it goes on sale.
We don't have a meat issue.
Tara said, Anne isn't going so well. Still trying to understand why they've decided to send us to Denver in the middle of the winter.
Yeah. Wow. Need to come to Florida.
Heather got a free box of Perfect Keto coffee in her order. Yeah,
Nice.
I know that some of my first order is getting a bunch of free stuff if you placed it on Thursday on Wednesday.
My mom had that happen to her.
Yeah.
And she was just like, it was like she was getting away with something.
If you ordered before Friday, you got a free gift. But they didn't tell you what the gift was. Just you got a free gift. What did Mom get?
She got that.
The coffee?
Yeah. And she was super excited.
Slapstick has bacon supplies. I want to try to make my own bacon.
And you know, the day that he decides to do it will be the day that he also decides to renovate the kitchen.
Gail said, I'm like you, Joe. Everything about flying and layovers causes me major anxiety. My daughter lives in San Diego. The last time I was there was December of 2015. Layover in Denver from Cleveland.
Wow. My mom and dad used to always get to the airport at least 14 hours before the plane would go. Like, just to be sure.
That was my dad.
Just to be sure we make it in time.
Tara said she'll never do Detroit in the winter again. I'll never forget. I took my sister to look at a college. We lived in New York, and it was in Buffalo, and we're landing, and like the plane was like one of those little biplanes. The plane is like this, and it was icy out. And then when we were leaving, they're like, "Can everybody move to the back of the plane? We need more weight back there."
Oh
like
my
I feel really
gracious.
safe right now.
In the middle of the flight, they said to do that?
No, as we were taking off, like they're going down the runway, and they're like, "We need everybody to get up and go to the back of the plane."
Wow.
Rachel said she got a free box of exogenous ketones with her Perfect Keto.
Nice. I like that.
I'm always look at like, what is the value of what you get for free?
Yeah.
Does it cost $1 or does it cost $10?
That's a decent free gift.
That's a decent free gift. Debbie said, I was stuck in Detroit for 24 hours when flying home from London. It was my worst experience. Guys, you are not helping me right now.
24 hours. Wow. Well, I was thinking about Heath and Shelly.
Laura said they're not angry in Detroit. It's just cold and lacking vitamin D.
Aw.
Slapstick got free ketones too.
Nice.
Um,
Some free ketones.
Pat said, I just got home from work and my Perfect Keto order is here.
That's a good day to come home and get some goodies like that.
Rachel said, I love the battery trick. I'm going to dump a bucket of batteries out on the floor as soon as I get home.
I have a lot of batteries to go through of all sizes. I don't even know the last time I used a D battery, but we have those aplenty. What I need is AA and AAA, and those are never to be found, ever.
Somebody said something else here. I just missed one. I love the battery trick. Oh, Rhonda said, Rachel, you have yourself a good one. Joe knows how to do a lot of different things. So jealous.
He is very handy. However, you are not always going to be able to determine when projects begin or end.
Tamara said 680 was closed a long while ago. Did you? Okay, they're talking. They have a whole conversation over here. I'm trying to skip through the conversation.
That is awesome.
Tara said her power goes out every time the wind blows. We have flashlights in every room, and if those fail, I have plenty of camping lanterns and headlamps.
Wow, she is prepared. Our cable used to always go out when we had, what was that? Was it Dish?
Well, you had the Dish Network that went out whenever you had a storm.
Yeah, and it rains in Florida like constantly.
We stopped with the flashlights, so I have a lot of Milwaukee tools, and so I just started, you know what? I've got like 15 battery packs for those of the guys in here that do construction stuff. I have like the big 18-volt battery packs, and Milwaukee makes some of the best lamps. They have big floor lamps and some that have chargers for your phones in them. So we just bought 3 or 4 of those and more batteries. And now
it
when we have
fits
the
on
storms,
the battery that you already have.
yeah, so like all of these lamps we have operate on my tool batteries. And since I have so many of them, we just keep them charged. And like when the hurricane hit and we had no power, it was nice because that little battery would power the lights and then also charge our cell phones and stuff.
And some of them are giant.
Yeah, it was really good. But yeah, we just stopped with the flashlights because what happens is somebody needs AA batteries for their remote control, so they take them out of the flashlights.
And a lot of times if you go to Home Depot or Lowe's and the tool representative is there, they'll have something like that they're really deeply discounting.
I know. I love going into Home Depot when Milwaukee's there. I went right up to the guy the other day when I bought some stuff and I'm like, hey, I know you work for Milwaukee. Do you have any free stuff? He gave me stuff.
Yeah, they'll give it to you.
He gave me a razor knife and he gave me a couple of markers.
A razor knife. Oh, no, we are only using Vivijay's thing. We're not going back to that scary knife life.
Tara said she has 3 of their 4 closets. My husband has the smallest one. He had a bigger one, but I commandeered it for camping gear.
Sorry. Happy wife, happy life, right?
Okay, we got to jump down. We are way behind. Deanne said she's a Les Mis freak. I've seen it over 20 times all over the world. I know every word in French and English. I'm so annoying to go to the show with. Wow. I can't help myself. Les Mis is my second favorite play.
What is your first?
Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, okay.
I loved Phantom, but I was like, I was really awesome. I was honored to be able to see it with Michael Crawford. So that was like really good.
Actually lived in New York back then.
Yeah, so I got to see it with
Michael. It was cheap back then.
When I was in college, I went to a Broadway play at least every other week because I lived in New York and they had this thing called TKTS where if you went and waited online, you can get them for half price. And I had a friend of mine who worked there. So he would do it like right before the show. I would come to New York and he would say, you got to wait until like an hour before the show, but I can get you tickets, guarantee you can get to a show. But back then, a full price ticket in the orchestra was like $55. Now it's like $150. I wanted to take Rachel to see Les Mis that was traveling down here, and they wanted $120. And that's not even the Broadway production with the whole stage and everything.
Yeah, and it was like our seats would be like, I can vaguely see that there is something going on in the center of that room.
Oh, I actually am almost caught up. Okay.
Ooh, somebody got a free DeWalt hat once.
Tamara said, you guys do a really good job following the chat. It's way too fast for me. Yeah, Steven got a free DeWalt hat once. Yeah, just go into Home Depot and look for the guys in the yellow or the red shirts.
And just say, hey, the red shirts.
The red shirts are...
The British are coming.
The red shirts are the Milwaukee guys.
Oh, okay.
Katie said, I've been chatting with Anna from Carolina Keto Bakery. She is preparing to launch new pork rind flavors.
Awesome. Those things were so ridiculously good. They were dangerous for me. I just wanted to, I was like, you know how they have like a sample bowl out, and I'm usually pretty respectful of the sample bowl, understanding that like it needs to spread out, right? It needs to go to multiple people. I was just standing there like it was a personal party, and I was like eating an inappropriate amount of that pork rind stuff.
I actually think I'm going to go do that TSA thing.
What's
They're
that?
talking about the airports, that thing where you pay like $70 and register and we can bypass like the security. But you have to get fingerprinted and stuff.
You always
Somebody's going to tell us what it is.
Do you should I go get my driver's license?
Why, is it expired?
No, because we always get held
Yes,
up.
you need to go get your new driver's license like in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Because every time we fly, I wish you had your driver's license here. You can show it tomorrow. We'll black out the numbers. Every time we fly, they literally don't want to let Rachel go through like security because her driver's license picture is when she weighed 260 pounds.
Yeah.
And they're like, this isn't you.
Yeah, they're like, this isn't you. And I'm like, I promise I'm in there. I'm in that picture. That is me. Plus I look kind of like a baby. There's something about like when I get like a really full face, I get very, very baby-like.
Jennifer said she didn't know you get a free gift when you order from Perfect Keto the day before Black Friday. She's excited to get her order tonight.
Yeah.
Rachel said, my daughter Tony Marie used to go to New York in April and she got to see Wicked and Dear Evan Hansen Broadway plays. She loved it.
I'm
Yeah, I haven't been to the
jealous.
plays in a long... I think the last time I've been to a Broadway play was the year Rachel and I got married, and we went up to New York to visit my mom.
Yeah.
And I think somebody gave us tickets for a play, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and that was the last time. What did we see? Did we see Les Mis or did we see Cats?
I think it was Cats.
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
A long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away.
I got to see a lot of cool plays. I got to see Merchant of Venice, and that was starring... Oh my gosh.
Dustin Hoffman?
Dustin Hoffman, thank you. I saw M. Butterfly starring Tony Randall. That one was really good.
Tony Randall. Oh, okay.
Odd
I'm thinking
Couple.
Tony Curtis.
Odd Couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to see a lot of good ones. Chris Ritter said the red shirts are security officers on the Enterprise and they die in their way mission like the guy on Galaxy Quest.
Aw, never give up. Never surrender. Rachel says that she's going to see Mean Girls musical in January.
That's cool.
How fun is that?
Debbie said, yes, TSA pre-check. I know the pre-check's like, I think if I remember, I looked at it when we were going to go to KetoCon, and then Rachel's like, we're not spending $70 on skipping the line. I'm like,
Thrifty.
$70 to
We'll
skip the
wait.
line is worth it to me. And I think we're going to do it because we're already planning 3 flights this year.
I feel like $70 I could buy 70 shirts.
He said TSA pre-check is amazing.
Awesome.
Chris said the TSA pre-check is the best $75 he's ever spent. I think we have enough time to do it.
Yeah.
I think we need to do it.
Let's do it.
Ann said she just paid for 5 years of pre-check.
Oh, wow. That was very, smart.
Shelly said, check your credit cards. Ours offered 1 free TSA check application. Oh, I'll have to check that.
He says that you don't have to take off your shoes or belt or laptop. Plus
Yeah.
you get to skip the Gen Pop line.
That's the worst part because we need to do it just for that. We went to KetoCon.
I got strip searched.
She did strip search, but aside from that, I'm traveling with a
public.
camera, an iPad. I've got a laptop. We had 3 cameras, right? And they're like, everything has to come out. We had 12 bins.
I got searched so much by that lady at TSA that I feel upset that, she hasn't called. We should,
Rachel said
No
TSA
Christmas
pre
card.
is so worth it as long as you book your tickets together. Everyone will get to go through TSA pre even if they don't have the card.
Okay.
So
one person can
yeah,
use it.
I'm not doing.
You wanna
that.
risk
We're-
it?
We're gonna fly enough.
You might leave me behind.
We've got 3 flights definitely planned, and possibly 4th. We're still considering going to C3 conference. We
Yeah.
have tickets for C3 conference, and that's in February.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Back in Texas.
Noelle and Beth said, I get to go to New York City next week. We're seeing Frozen.
Yay! Congratulations! They get to go lots of fun places.
Debbie said she can't do Gen Pop.
Yeah.
Joe's friend said, I don't think this is the case any longer. My hubby got it, and I didn't one time. He went through the long line with me. We bought pre-check ever since.
Yeah. And all it takes is one really bad experience.
Ann
to be
said
like,
it's $85 for 5 years.
That's not bad, honestly.
Yeah. Tamara wants to know what year we got married.
We got married in, let's see if
I don't
Joe
remember.
Are you serious?
I know how long I've been married. I don't remember what year
We got married
it
in
is.
2008.
Math.
In 2008.
Could have figured that out. We've been married for 11 years.
But we were together.
We've been together 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got married a year and 2 months after we met.
Yes.
Rachel said, maybe I've just gotten lucky. I went to Vegas last month and my in-laws got to come through with us.
Oh, nice. I love Vegas. I could just go and look at all of the hotels and all of the themed out stuff. I love themes.
Debbie said, ship your keto goodies from KetoCon home. That's what we did.
Yeah.
We shipped them home.
That is the thing. If you're going to KetoCon, make sure, number one, that you've got a backpack or something.
As you're walking through.
One of those string things, because there's so many goodies that they're giving away, and you won't be able to have enough hands to carry it.
Yeah.
And then we had to ship it home because I thought it was going to
The
cost
worst
us in
part,
the
we
suitcase.
shipped 2 boxes home. We stuffed the suitcases down to literally I think we were like a half of a pound off for our max for both suitcases.
Yeah.
And that was another whole thing. If you guys watched our videos back then, remember when we vlogged that I thought each bag had to be under that certain weight and didn't know. We get up there and the girl's like, you put both bags on the scale. I'm like, what? And she was like, well, no, we can just like, it's 50 pounds a piece or whatever it was. I'm like, I just spent an hour over there tearing apart my luggage, making sure that each bag was under 50 pounds. And you're telling me I could have had one bag at 90 pounds and one at 10? She's like, yeah. I was like...
Live and learn.
So the worst part was, though, we actually had an entire bag of stuff that somebody gave us. Remember, because the one place they didn't want to have to bring it back. And we left it at Chris and Miriam's booth.
I know. Underneath
it's like
the
a bunch
table.
of fat bombs and
They're
stuff.
probably like, what is
because
all
they were
this
across
fat
and we were like,
bombs?
oh, we'll just store this over here. And we
so
left
awesome.
it. They probably brought it home with them. So, okay, let's get through these comments real quick so we can close up. Tara said, when I had to fly last year on crutches with a knee brace, it took forever to get through TSA. I got patted, probed, x-rayed, and interrogated. It was bananas.
Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry.
Vivid J said, go in a wheelchair and you get ahead of everybody. That was always one of the good things about me with my ankle going to Disney World, because I have one of those scooters and you got to skip the lines.
You know, yeah, that's a reason to bring that back. Traveling with a kid was also hard when you have to take apart the whole stroller and get the infant out and strip search the baby, all of that.
Chris said they shipped stuff home from KetoCon in a 900-pound pallet.
Wow.
Katie said your KetoCon vlogs were a riot.
We loved getting to go and getting to be with you guys too.
Night Heather said she started watching us during KetoCon.
Awesome.
So we are caught up. You know, we had so much fun with those KetoCon vlogs, but the one thing, I mean, live streaming, I have to say, I mean, it's fun to get on here and you have a certain schedule and you're like, we have to go by this. But vlogging, I gained a whole new respect for daily vloggers.
Yes.
Because you got to vlog your entire day, which is like just like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 cuts. Then go home and edit all of that to be able to get it up on to YouTube the next day.
We're not
and you got to
worthy.
remember it takes like
We're
an
not
hour to
worthy.
upload, especially if you're using like hotel Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I mean, I just gained a whole new respect because, I mean, I was like going to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning because I'm trying to edit a vlog, and then we're getting up at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like my life here, but here at least I can stop and...
You've got your bearings.
It was just like a lot of work to edit those vlogs after having done them all day.
It was so fun.
It's fun. It's just like I gained a huge respect for vloggers. Okay, so... anything else? You're going to sing your song again. Let's talk about Keto Bars one more time. Give me the Keto Bars. So again, we're going to give these away in tomorrow's live stream. Don't forget, tomorrow's live stream is at 12 noon Eastern time.
I know everybody's busy on Saturday.
Who is tomorrow's sponsor? Do you remember? Because I don't.
Who
is it Redmond?
Maybe.
I think it's Redmond. I think it's Redmond. The Redmond package actually came today.
And it's got a ton of stuff in it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in the Redmond package. That came today. And then Sunday, I have 24 hours to learn how to do this. We're going to have Carrie Brown is going to join us on the live stream. I have no idea how to do this.
How
so
exciting.
I'm apologizing right now on Friday that, like, hopefully I can pull this off.
Fix volume and it's just us.
So, yeah, so 12 o'clock tomorrow. Sunday will be at 5 o'clock. Why don't you go ahead and sing your song? Make sure you go hit the replay and hit the comment for this on the replay.
Yeah, so you can enter to win. So on the 6th day of keto, 2 crazy ketos gave away rich and chocolatey keto bars, an orange keto crate, Alterna sweet sauces, Chris and Miriam's keto chow, perfect keto goodies, and a keto coach ketone meter.
Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. We can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go turn on the grill and eat some hamburgers.
We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.